What's going on, everybody? Hello, how are you today? Welcome back to the Thrifting Goomba YouTube channel. My name is Michael Gentili. How are you doing? I hope all is well. Welcome to part two of the So You Want to Sell on Amazon video series. So, do you? Well, I'm glad you do, because in today's video, we're going to go over the next step, next few things of what you need to do to start to find product, get them into the system, and we're going to talk about a couple of things, sales rank, which is another important one. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Now, I would like to bring up one thing. Here at the Thrifting Goomba headquarters, we do not have a big budget for videos. So at this time, I do not have a video person. I am in the process of hiring a videographer. Uh, I've interviewed one person, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, they'll come on board. So, I had planned on going into a store, a couple of stores, videoing live how you search for products in a store environment. But unfortunately, I had two different scenarios happen. The first one was that the stores I went into, they must have had a speaker in the clearance aisle blasting music, and unfortunately, not being very experienced in editing video, I was not sure how to remove that and do a voiceover. I apologize. I will get better. Or the person that I works with me will get better at it. Second is a couple of stores I was all ready. I am all set. I had the GoPro set up. I'm getting ready to go. I'm down the aisle. Everything is great. And then I look down the aisle, and it is like the parade of nations at the Olympics. I think every single customer in the store walked down that aisle. So it was very difficult to do. But I do have a bunch of stuff that I have bought that I'm going to be sending into Amazon, and some stuff that I won't be sending into Amazon, to just show you uh, what you're going to do as you scan products in the store. So with that, I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to start to go through this uh, step by step. So selling on Amazon, like we said, we got a three-part series coming up. We're at number 2, the apps, finding products, sales rank, and adding product to your inventory. And then the last step is going to be creating that FBA shipment. Probably the one thing that scares the heck out of most Amazon sellers is that first FBA shipment. But don't worry about it. I'm going to walk you through it, and you'll be fine. So here we are. So first, apps you should have on your phone. You do need a smartphone. You do need one of these guys. I use an Android. You know, I know there's a lot of Apple people out there. That's all fine, dandy. That's cool. So, in my opinion, there are 4 apps that you need to use, and we'll show you. I'll show you what's going on and why I think at least these 4. There are a lot of other apps. If you get third-party software, there's other add-ons you can use and everything. But first, getting started, these 4 should help you. The Amazon Seller app. Once your account gets set up and everything, you should be able to log into that. The Amazon Shopping app, the Walmart app, Walmart, yeah, you'll see why, and eBay, yeah, and you'll see why. And this is what the icons will look like on it for Android. I believe they're the same for Apple, but I don't know. But like I said, this is what we are at for Android. So how do you find products? Where do you go to find products? And let's go ahead and go over that. So brick and mortar stores, a place to go. Now you'll hear a lot of people will talk about this, and they'll call this retail arbitrage, or they'll call it RA. That means someone says, I'm going to go do some RA today. That means they're getting in the car, they're driving somewhere, and they're going to go scan product. Another way to get product is wholesale distributors. You get yourself a business, and then you look on the internet for people, for wholesale companies. You set up accounts, and you go from that route. Now, whereas number one, brick and mortar, you go in, you buy one of something, two of something, so on and so forth. Wholesale, a lot of times, if you're using it to get ungated in product, a lot of times you have to buy 10 or more. A lot of times wholesalers may have minimum shipments, so it could be more expensive. Another one is the good old internet, and that's also known as online arbitrage. What you do there is you bring up a website, Bed Bath and Beyond, let's say, and maybe they are having an online sale. You can go there. You can actually use the camera option in the seller app and hold it up to your screen, and you will see a product, and you will show up, and you'll be able to make a decision as to whether or not you could make some money. Estate sales, garage sales, thrift stores. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, Thrift and Goomba. I thought you got to sell new stuff on Amazon. That is true for a lot of product, but you could find books. You can sell used books on eBay. I'm sorry, on Amazon. Huge. Used electronics. Another thing you can go. There are certain types of electronics that if they're used, you can go to these places and you can find them. So those are some of the areas that you will go to find product. Now, let's talk about sales rank. Well, I think this is important to have an idea as to what this is before you go out to the store and before I show you what some of the product stuff looks like. So, sales rank. What is sales rank? Well, first things first, it's also known as bestseller ranking or BSR. There are some people that call it BSR. There are some people that call it sales rank. But in a nutshell, sales rank is how well a product is selling compared to all the other products in that category. And there is a little bit of a bell curve. One of the things is not a lot of people know what the algorithm is for Amazon. So it's just a matter of, looking at the numbers and taking the numbers for what they are. So basically the way you're looking at it is that a product's sales rank is an assigned number. And the smaller the number, the better the product. So if there are 100,000 products in a category, you want something, that ranks as close to number one as possible. That's also the sales rate. The lower the number, the quicker product sells. Okay? Amazon is updated hourly, so don't freak out too much if you look at when you're in the store and you look at 3 o'clock and you get home and you're getting ready to do it and you look and you go, oh my gosh, the sales rank changed. Don't worry about it again, because there could have been a large spike in that category which caused that product's number to change. And just so you know, a product can have multiple sales ranks or BSRs. It will have a main category, and it could have another ranking in a subcategory. Now, let me bring up something else to show you right over here. So, this is the May 2019 Amazon US sales rank chart. And as you can see, you have your categories, and then you have what number is in the top half percent, 1, 3, 5, 10, 25, and what the total is. So if you find a book that is ranked 100,000, you can come over here and say, wow, that book is in the top half percent, because if the book is ranked 254,000 or less, that's in top half percent. Well, why is that? If you come all the way over here, because there's 50 million books listed on Amazon. So something to go ahead and take into consideration. This is from, again, it's May of 2019. So there'll be a new one coming out soon, I'm assuming. They come out, a lot of times you get one in February, then they do an update in May, and they do an update later in the year. I was just using this one, as my example. Now, uh, what I also said was that sales ranking, right here you see about a different subcategory. Let me show you that. So, excuse me there. So here's a product, Boya. It's a just a little wireless. I'm sorry, a wired microphone. So that product, not that important, but what I want to show you is what they're talking about is where they say a product could have multiple rankings. So on the Amazon, this is the seller page, BSR, best sellers rank. As you can see, this microphone is listed as it's number 390 in musical instruments. It is number 52 in recording and staging microphones. It is number 135 in music recording equipment. So you want to look at that ranking sometimes. Again, take it for what it's worth. 390 in musical instruments, that's going to be pretty good when you figure that if these are actual musical instruments, that's in the top 0.5%, because as you can see right here, 4,800 is the top 0.5%. So that's going to sell pretty quick. But what I want you to look at is, I just wanted to show you something, is that each one of these categories, I want you to look. So look at this right here. This is the best sellers in music instruments. And look at, here's this microphone. It is number 7 there. Here is the best sellers in recording. There's that same microphone. It's number 1 there. And then here is that microphone again. It is the best, the number 2 rank in music recording equipment. So there's one product that if you were to find this and you were to find this as a great price, you send this in, this thing is going to sell very, very quickly. It'll probably sell, when your product hits the FBA warehouse, it'll probably sell within 24 to 48 hours. It's going to sell really, really quick. So that is your sales rank. So, but what does that matter? So, okay, what do I do? How do I find product? So it's rather simple. And what I'm going to attempt to do is show you how to do this using my phone. So you have your phone. You go to where your selling apps are, and there we have the Amazon seller app. Now you have a product, and I have this book right here. Okay, so this book, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little camera in the top right hand corner, and it's going to be shown like it's a screening. What you do is you're going to hold up the barcode, and the product is going to come up. So what do you see when you see this product? You see there's 2 listings. The one on top is the paperback, and the one on the bottom is a digital book. And look at that, it says restricted. So I cannot sell this as a digital book, but I can sell this one. But how do I know whether that's good or not? Whether I should do it, whether I'm going to make any money? It has a 402 sales rank. So out of 50 million books, this is the 402 bestseller. So what you do is on your phone, you basically are just going to click in this area right here. And it's going to bring up the product details. And you will see there's the name of the book. There, it's 402 in books. It has 4.4 stars. There's been 6,200 reviews. Now, if I had this book new, guess what? I can't sell it. Cannot sell this book in new condition. Okay, so I have to sell it in used. So what is this telling me? So it's saying, hey, you listed it at like $9.48. There are $7.98 in fees, which is kind of high for this book. Gross proceeds is $1.50. Now you're probably thinking, why would you waste your time with this book? You're going to make $1.50. Two reasons. Number one, this book was bought a while ago when my daughter was in high school. So this book is bought and paid for. This book right here was sourced from my house. Okay, I didn't go to the store. I sourced from my house. I probably should have added that on that slide, your home. So $1.50, I don't care. But more importantly, a reason why I would list this, even if I paid $1 for it, and I'm only going to make 50 cents, which probably I'm not, probably really not going to make that much at all, because it's 402 in books. It's going to get me sales. The more sales you do, the more likely you're going to get the buy box. And if you watch video number one, you went ahead and we talked about what the buy box is. The more favorable you are, the more you're doing, you more have to hit the buy box. So again, it's just a quick turnaround. Maybe this gets you good feedback because you described the book exactly the way it is. So a couple things on this screen. One of the things you could do is you could hit right where it said in the pricing. And if you notice, you have fulfillment by seller and you have Amazon fulfillment. So this is going to go FBA. I'm going to send it in. And if you notice here, it says that it's $9.48. The fees are $7.98. Shipping to Amazon is 0.43. That's probably a little on the high side because when you're sending into Amazon, you want to send as much as possible. You don't want to send 2 things, 3 things. You want to send a bunch of things. As you can see back over there, I have a lot of stuff to send in. So my shipping more than likely would actually be less than that. And it said my net proceeds would be $1.07. Now I would leave that there because I didn't pay anything for this book. But if I went and paid 79 cents for this book, where the zeros are, you click and you see a little thing, and I paid 79 cents, and I would hit go, and it would tell me that I'm going to make 28 cents profit. Again, this book is more about getting a quick sale and then helping you build up your status with Amazon. Sometimes you have to look at that. You have to look at sometimes things like that are more important. So don't look away, too fast from there. So we'll come back here and we'll come back here. And that is that product there. Let's try this one. We'll try another product. So when you have a product, if you're in this band and you want to scan, all you have to do is hit the scan button and it'll come up like that. And then you just hold that and it'll read it. So here's another product. It's the Altec Lansing stereo headset microphone. Again, I want to find out the details, so I click on it, tap it. So this is 1,324 in office products, new. Well, this is brand new. It is sealed. Do I want to sell it that way? Yes or no? That's a decision that you have to make. If you notice, nobody's sending this in FBA. If you notice right here, there are no FBA orders. So means only people that are doing it FBM, meaning fulfilled by merchant. If you remember, we went over that. That means you're going to have it at your house. So that's what you have right there. From that standpoint, you have to make that decision. And I want to do one more product, and that is going to be this little guy right here. This little John Deere, because this is gonna, this is gonna bring in when we talked about the Amazon, the eBay app, and we talked about the Walmart app. This probably won't get sold. I'll probably add this to my collection, but I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna hit the scan button, and I'm gonna go for the barcode. It'll focus, and you will see, bang. I am restricted from selling this product. Doesn't make a difference, new, used. I'm not allowed to sell it. Now, when you click on it and you look at the details, this is not, for some reason, I don't know why, this product is listed in home improvement. Not sure why. It's a toy or a collectible. It should have been there, but it's not. But I can't sell it anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. But what you should always do when you see this, you should always hit in this right here. See that right there? Request. You should always tap on that to see if you can get ungated. And remember, we talked about that gated, ungated. So if I was not a, if I didn't have a pro account, I would not be able to get on. I wouldn't even have the option to get ungated in this. But so it says you need approval to sell John Deere. Okay, let's see. Request approval. No. Okay, I cannot go ahead and sell this. This is telling me that I have to have documentation. So documentation means I either have to get a letter, right there it says a letter from John Deere, or I'd have to show a purchase invoice from a manufacturer or distributor. And when you are going to do that, you normally again have to buy 10 or more of something from that standpoint. Sorry for the flashing, not sure why that happened. So you might be saying, okay, so now what? Well, that's where we go back and we say, I can't sell it there. Am I a reseller? Sure. Can I sell it on eBay? And you could check eBay the same way. You hit the camera, and then you can scan the barcode. And the barcode will come up, and when you scan it, this is selling. It's not that bad, you know. Couple of sales here or there. I mean, there's 8 items listed, selling pretty. It looks like it's going pretty decent. So you have that option also. But the one thing I want to let you know about, and one of the things I want to talk about also, is when I said the Walmart app. So I was out at Walmart and I was looking at this product, and you will see that there is a Walmart clearance tag of $3. Walmart, you always want to check when you see certain clearance things. You want to check on the Walmart app. So you click on the Walmart app. You have the little barcode up at the top. You click on, nope, sorry, wrong one. You hit the little barcode, and then you can scan the barcode the exact same way. Now, Walmart.com, you can't buy this, but you can get it at the store. So if you click on the store, $1. See that? $3. That's called what you might want it to be called hidden clearance. It's an item that got marked down more, but they never went around and changed the label on it. So that is always something that you want to be aware of. And that's one of the things, that's one of the stores I was in when you are looking for those products, those hidden clearance products. Okay, so hold on one second. I will be right back. All right, hey, I'm back, although you didn't realize I was gone. So That's where you're looking at sales rank. That's where you're doing all of those different things. So once you go and you get all your product, you're in your stores, you're searching, you're finding stuff, and you bring a whole bunch of stuff home. Now you need to add it to your inventory uh, in your seller central so that you'll be able to send it in. And I like to add stuff from my phone. It is very, very simple. And what I will do is I will walk you through it, um, looking at the screen first, and then I will show it to you on my phone. It is very simple. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make a change to this. Just bear with me 1 second. We are going to move some things around here so that we can do uh, so that we can do this at the exact same time, because it really will make it a lot better if we can. And oh, that didn't work. Oh, there it is right there. That's on number 2. If I go to number 1, display number 1, there we go. All right, so we'll see how we can do this, see if we can make this work. Nope, not working. Let me pause this for a second, see if I can figure this out. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do it from my phone to show you how we will list a product, and it'll be really simple. And then I will go back to the PowerPoint so you can see the list, so you could have it if you need to refer to it. So again, we open up the seller app, we come over here, we get to this point, we will hit the little camera, we'll scan the barcode, the product comes up. We click on it in here, and then this is really simple, and I recommend using the phone over doing it on the PC, because I find it a lot easier, a lot quicker to get through a lot of product. I have a desktop. I guess if I had a laptop and I had a wireless scanner, it might be quicker if I was over by my product. But I find it easy doing this way. And like I said, it's really simple. You're going to get to this point, you have your product, and if you notice, the fees went down on this to $6.17 since the last time we came on. So the gross profit's actually a little bit more. So you sit list. Product details. You don't have to worry about product details, but it does tell you the ASIN, and it tells you what the prices are going for. Condition. So what I would recommend is under describe and over deliver, meaning you should use good or acceptable on all of yours, unless you are somewhere in a store like a dollar store and you buy a brand new book. I don't know if you should sell it as new. You can, that'd be your choice. I would, they don't really like it too much. They really want a new book coming from a publisher. You can use like new, but otherwise good or acceptable. This book is in good condition, so I will say good. Here in condition notes, anything that you may see. Oh, I looked through that book and there is some underlining, um, in book. Shelfware. Well, actually, it should be shelf, not elsewhere. All right. Price. It recommends a price. You can leave that price. You can change it. You can do whatever you want to do. Seller SKU. This is only something that you're going to see. You'll be the only one that'll see it. Um, this came from my home. So, I probably, if you leave it blank, it'll auto generate by Amazon. Um, but if you can fill it in. Now, if I had bought something, you know, whatever it may be, something that I could sell from Walmart, what I normally do is I would do WM for like my store. If I bought it today, I would put 125. Then I would put a dash, and then I try and go by my receipt. So this would be number one on a receipt from today, or my first product listing. Either way, because if you go to multiple stores, maybe you have, maybe you hit 3 Walmarts, something like that. And then I would put, 3.19. That would be my price. So when I'm looking in my Seller Central and I'm looking at my custom SKU and I'm trying to figure out, is my pricing good, my pricing bad, I already know what my cost is. I know when I bought it. So then I can adjust, hey, have I had this a long time? My cost is here. What's going to be my, how much am I going to, make off it? But I'm going to leave this one blank. Next is I will ship this item myself, Amazon. So basically the number one, the top one is if you're going to be FBM, meaning you're going to keep it at your house like we spoke about, or are you going to send in FBA? We're just going to go FBA, and then we're going to click continue. Then it is going to see how it filled in the SKU. It filled in the little custom SKU for you right there. So you basically have that. Then from there, you hit submit your listing. Then you hit return home. I'll remind you later, and you're ready to do the next one. So the next one, then basically you say, okay, I want to add a product. I want to search for that product. All right. I scan the barcode. The product comes up. Same exact thing. I hit it here. I'm going to say list. Product details I'm not worrying about. This one is good. In this one, there are a few yellow highlighted lines. And then I always put, some shelfware. This is saying $1.65, saying $9.48 now. So I'll, keep it like that. $9.48 is fine. Again, Amazon is going to handle everything. I say continue. I say submit. I say return home. So you could see how fast it is that you can get through a listing um, on your phone versus on your desktop. Now, I have it listed on the desktop also, but I don't know if I can show you that. I'll go through the steps on that one. I won't show it to you on the desktop. It's a little more involved. But again, just to recap it, you're going to open the seller app. You're going to scan the barcode or scan the product. You're going to click list in the lower right corner. Under product details, you're going to see your ASIN. Under condition, again, under value, over deliver. Condition note, you list any conditions of the product. Now look, that was just a book. If it was something else, that you're selling as used and everything, you want to put that information, in there. Your price, whatever you want it to be. The seller SKU, again, that's only you. You're going to be the only one who's going to see it. And as an example, like I said, you could, the store, the date, the first product out of all the product you got from that store, and then what the cost is. Fulfillment channel. If you're going to do it, it's FBM. If Amazon's going to do it, it's FBA. You click continue. You submit your listing, and then you return home. Now, you could do it on your PC. Again, I don't really care for it, but if you're going to do it, you're going to open up a web browser. you're going to hover over the catalog at the top of your screen. And let me open up and run through it real quick. All right, so let me run through this real fast with you. So you're going to be in your Seller Central when you come in, and you're going to put your cursor over catalog. You would come down to add product, and then from here you would, put in your UPC code. Now I'm doing that same book that I just did, just so you could see it. From here you get, your normal information, but here you can see there's two listed like there were before. Usually the one with the sales rank is going to be the one that you can sell. You would say listing limitations. You can't sell a new, like you saw on the other screen we did it. You would say sell yours, and then your information would come up. Now I need to, I'm gonna cover the book. I'm gonna play, actually I'll cover myself right over there. So you have a lot of the same information. Remember that we had that product information here, that is right here. ASIN, what category, what the list price is, that's new, what you're looking at here. So again, seller SKU is what you would put in for your SKU, whatever you want it to be, whatever you want to sell it for. Again, am I doing what my condition is? Am I shipping it or am I sending to Amazon? Now, the one thing you notice from here, and this is one of the reasons why I don't like, especially when you're doing books, of listing it here, is that you don't see that condition field. The only way you can get that condition field is by hitting here for View Advanced. Then you have to scroll down, and right here you see Condition Notes. You will put your condition notes in, and then Finish and Save will actually be available to you, and then you would just follow the prompts. Now when you do this, the one thing it's going to do is it's going to try and make you add it to a shipment right away. When you get to that point, you just want to click back on where it says Seller Central here, and that'll bring you back to your home screen and add all your product. I really recommend that you use your telephone. It is a lot easier. But again, going over it, so you're going to hover over that. You're going to, in the list a new product, again, scan or type a UPC barcode. You can scan a barcode if you have a wired barcode, wired scanner, or if you have Bluetooth, you can use Bluetooth scanner. You want to click search, listing limitations, apply, sell yours, and then you're putting in your details, you're putting in your SKU, your own SKU, you put your price in, and then you're going to put your condition in, and then you have fulfillment. Again, now if you need to add a condition note, you got to remember, you got to click on that advanced, I'm covering it up, sorry. That advanced view in the lower right hand corner, scroll down to the condition, and then Finish and Save. And that is what you have to do. So once you get to this point, you keep putting all of your product that you have gone out and acquired in there, and it's going to build in your inventory. And what you're going to see is you're going to see inventory. If you go to your manager inventory, you're going to see it's going to say not active, not active, not active. And that's right. That's fine. In our next video, we're going to turn those not actives into inventory, and then we're going to go through putting them in, getting them in the system, printing out little SKU labels, prepping each one. Maybe just, some things have to be poly bagged, some things don't. And then we're going to build it up. We're going to go through and we're going to work on a shipment, build a shipment, and then finish it up, box it up, and get it out to Amazon. So I know this was a long one. I apologize for that, but it's a lot of information. If you think I should have gone ahead and broke it up, please leave a comment below, and maybe what I'll do is I will break it up into two for going forward. Again, sorry it was so long, but it was something that needed to be done. This really is a long process to go from getting a product to getting it into the system. Um, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you found it informative. Again, if you've stayed this long, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Um, if you can, hit that thumbs up button for a like. Hit that subscribe button. And then hit that little bell so you can get notified. And as always, thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming back. Really appreciate it. Now go out there and you make them an offer that they cannot refuse.